guys, it's KINO. Welcome to another video. So today's reading is going to be messages and predictions for the month of February 2021. We'll start by getting some general messages for your month, and then we'll take a look at the specific areas of love life, career, and spiritual growth. So there are 3 readings for you guys to choose from today. I'm going to show you each of the crystals one by one, and then please pick whichever one you feel drawn to the most. So number 1 is Carnelian. Number 2 is Amazonite. And number 3 is pink opal. Okay, so as always, take all the time you need to pick. You can pause the video if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and get started with number 1. Hi number 1s. So this reading is for those of you who were drawn to the Carnelian. These are your messages and predictions for the month of February 2021. So I'm going to start with this oracle card here, and this is going to give us the main theme or the most significant development for you in February. And the card that we have here is increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. So in the month of February, the help that you guys have so desperately needed is coming to you. If you guys have been struggling with anything in your life, you've been feeling like it's all too much, it's because you're not supposed to do this alone. I feel like all of you guys who chose this pile, you are extremely hardworking and you've come so much of the way on your own, and now it's time for you to receive support from others in your life and from the universe as well. I think some of you may have already been working on manifesting this, working on receiving, getting into that allowing energy. If not, your angels are really highly suggesting this to you. Start envisioning yourself receiving all of these blessings that you want and recognize that you deserve them. I feel like you guys might be much more used to, working really hard and giving of yourself, and your angels kind of want to balance that out this month. They want to see you on the receiving end. Now, of course, it's a general reading, and I think your challenges, your respective challenges, they might be in different areas of your life, but I am getting the feeling that for most of you, this is going to be something regarding your career, support in your career. So somebody might very generously help you reach the next level of your career. Somebody might help you find a job, or somebody might help you with a very big responsibility. So if you have like a huge task ahead of you that's really weighing on you and you have no idea how you're going to make this work, somebody's going to come in and take some of that load for you and say, here, like, I'll help you. They're going to make it so much easier for you and really lift that weight off of you. So whatever this may be, some huge support is coming in for you in February. Any of you guys who are looking towards February with dread, like it's going to be a really stressful and hard month, you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised because there is some divinely orchestrated help that is coming your way, and it's going to be a much easier month, I think, than you're envisioning right now. So this is a wonderful card to start off with, and let's get into your tea leaf oracle cards. These will show us any other specific events or things for you to look out for this month. So we have Gong, an exciting event. Horseshoe, good luck. And Pig, beware of greed. So these two seem to go together very well. An exciting event, good luck. This definitely makes me think that a wonderful opportunity is coming your way. And again, I just keep getting this energy of it being about your career, like a really exciting, unexpected career opportunity coming your way, or even some unexpected money coming your way. It might have to do with how this person is helping you. Like somebody might give you an offer that really boosts your finances, or just a really, really exciting gig that helps your career path. I feel like it's going to be something like this. And when it comes to the beware of greed card, I'm not actually seeing this as, telling you not to be greedy, or not even warning you that someone else is going to be greedy. I feel like this is you right now. When you get offered this support, or when you get offered this opportunity, I think very many of you are going to actually be reluctant to take it. Regardless of how much you've wanted it or have tried to manifest it, it's something like when it's right there in front of you and you see how generous this person is being, you just feel like, no, I couldn't possibly take it. Maybe you feel like you couldn't possibly ask so much of that other person. You couldn't accept their offer because you might feel like this pig. You might feel like you're being too greedy, but that is not the case at all. If this person is offering you the help, it's because they really care for you and they really want to help you. And maybe to you it seems like a lot, but maybe to them it doesn't seem like a lot. Everything is subjective, you know? So I know you're trying to be mindful and you're trying to be respectful of their energy, but the message is coming through really, really strongly from your angels that it is time for you guys to receive. And I also have a very strong feeling that whoever is helping you, whether it's a person or a group of people, helping you is going to make them very happy, okay? And please don't feel like you're being greedy or you're being selfish. Don't feel like you have to say no out of politeness. This is like a gift to you. So don't worry about this pig energy. You guys are not this pig. You guys are not being greedy. Please go for that offer. Okay, so let's get more into the specifics now. I have a tarot card and an oracle card each for the areas of love, career, and spiritual growth. So let's take a look at your love life first. So we have the Chariot. I am going to take everything in the upright. So the Chariot and work through your fears with the new moon in Scorpio. So we have Scorpio energy here. We also have Cancer energy here, just in case that's relevant for anybody. It could be your sign. It could be the sign of someone you're interested in. If not, that is entirely okay. I really, really like these two cards together because of course, we have this Scorpio card here, which is telling you to work through your fears. And then the Chariot, which represents victory and overcoming adversity, making huge forward bounds. So when it comes to your love life, and honestly, I think your emotional well-being in general, you guys are making huge progress. In the month of February, you're releasing a lot of fears with regards to relationships. You're releasing a lot of blockages and a lot of resistance. And I see this, you know, not limited to romantic relationships, but actually could be blockages with any sort of personal or intimate relationships. So it could be friendships as well. But it looks like you guys have gone through some healing. I don't really see February as the healing month. I see February as the month where you've already made it out. So if you guys are working on healing any wounds surrounding love, if you guys are working on removing blockages to manifest love, congratulations, because I see in February you guys are finding the light at the end of the tunnel and you're coming out victorious. So for those of you who are currently involved with someone, you guys are making huge progress in February. If you are just trying to manifest someone in general, even if it's not anybody in particular, I do see February as a very likely month for that to happen. And this is a more specific message for some of you. There are some of you who are overcoming trust issues when it comes to love and relationships. So any of you guys who have struggled with trusting your partner, really feeling that they're going to be there for you, maybe you just are quite anxious and your mind tends to go to those, you know, what if this bad thing is happening? If you have those kind of tendencies, I actually see you guys healing those in February. And I see you guys becoming less afraid of the negative part of relationships, because Scorpio is an energy that is definitely not afraid of darkness, of our shadows, and the Chariot as well with the duality. It shows there is light and dark in every situation. So when it comes to relationships, we cannot expect them to be super happy and romantic all the time. There are going to be challenges that we come up with our person. There's going to be disagreements, misunderstandings. There's going to be fights and sad moments. And I feel like you guys, rather than feeling like relationships are doomed when that happens, you'll start to see it as just an opportunity to get to know each other better and to grow together. So those dark times don't scare you anymore. It's like you've conquered that part of yourself. This is not a fear for you anymore. There's nothing in love and relationships that can scare you anymore. So you guys are like on top of the world. You guys are in a really, really good place to manifest happy relationships. So let's take a look at your career now. Ten of Pentacles. This is like the best card for career. 10 of Pentacles, and your dreams need a practical plan with the full moon in Taurus. So because you guys got the 10 of Pentacles for career, this is like a triple confirmation for me that whatever's happening up here with this support, with this exciting event, with this good luck, it very, very likely has to do with your career, your education, or your money. So your situation is skyrocketing in the month of February. What's really, really nice about the 10 of Pentacles is that it does show long-term success and long-term security. So you guys may be finding a job that is going to support you for a very long time, or that you have very stable work hours that cannot be affected by any outer circumstances in the world. Like, you can always count on the fact that you're gonna have work to do, you're gonna get hours, you're gonna get money. Some of you guys, you may be moving up from, for example, you were in a part-time position or you were an intern, and now you're getting offered a full-time position. You're getting offered a position with benefits. There's something about this that is going to bring you more security. So you know that you always have resources to take care of yourself, and if ever anything bad were to happen, like, you have that layer of protection, cushion, that's the word. You have that cushion for a rainy day, so you guys can feel safe in the long term. And you guys also may finally be able to start planning for some more long-term things. You know, you have enough finances, you have enough resources now that you can actually think, okay, I'm gonna start saving up, and then I can buy this in a couple of years, and maybe I can go on this trip in a couple of years. You can actually realistically start thinking about that. And I think that's where this card comes in with your dreams need a practical plan. It's like you guys don't have to let money be an issue anymore when you think about your dreams. I'm sure you guys, there's so many things that you would like to do, so many adventures that you'd like to go on, or things that you'd like to purchase in the future, maybe investments that you'd like to make in your dreams, but maybe in the past you didn't really think about it that much because maybe there was a bit of, you know, I don't know if this is going to be feasible anyway, so there's not really a point in making this whole elaborate plan. But now you can make that elaborate plan knowing that you'll actually be able to execute it because you have the support that you need and you have the security that you need. So you guys are going to feel so safe financially, and you're going to feel so safe in your job as well. So you're not living in fear that, you know, if something bad happens, I'm not going to be able to take care of it. You're really taken care of. You're really all set. And looking at this card with the children on it, just a message for any of you guys who do have a family, you have children, or people that you take care of, they're all going to be taken care of. So this is prosperity and security for you, and also for your loved ones, also for your family and anybody that you're taking care of, because the 10 of Pentacles, it is a family card as well. So everybody is safe, everybody is looked after. Okay, so let's get into the final message. This is about your spiritual and personal growth. We have the 3 of Pentacles and a time for healing. So the 3 of Pentacles, it's about working together, it's about collaboration, cooperation. It makes me think of community as well, like a group of people coming together, each putting in their own respective efforts to bring about a goal. So when it comes to your spiritual and personal growth, this could be about you really finding and recognizing your value in a group or your value in your community. I'm getting this image of like, let's say, for example, you're doing a group project or you're in a meeting or something like that. This is about you being confident enough to speak up and really do your part and really offer your ideas, knowing that they are valuable. So I feel like you guys may have the tendency to doubt yourself when it comes to what you can bring to the table. So maybe in the past you've told yourself, like, I shouldn't speak up, it's probably not a good idea anyway, or, you know, that person really knows what they're doing, so they probably know better than me what we should do. Or even when it comes to a project that you'd like to start, some creative thing you'd like to start, or, you know, putting out content. Maybe you look at other people's work and say, like, how can mine even live up to that? Or, you know, in such a vast community, is what I put out really gonna matter? And this says, yes, it does, absolutely. I think this is about you recognizing your valuable and, yes, your irreplaceable role in your community, on whatever scale that might be. Your ideas, your creativity, your talent, they're unique and nobody else has them like you. And so this is about you recognizing that beauty and being brave enough to put it out there, because I guarantee there are people out there who will resonate with what you have to say or will resonate with the work that you put out and who need it. And you can inspire many people like this as well. So this can talk about you healing something surrounding like your feelings of confidence or self-worth, or it feels like confidence in what you do in the world, or confidence with what you put out there in your output. And this can even be about you healing any limiting beliefs surrounding you receiving and being supported. If I think back to this increased support card, because like I said earlier, I feel like you guys are very hardworking and you've done a lot on your own, but this is about collaboration. This is about cooperation. So I think it's time for you guys to recognize that you don't have to do this on your own. And I'm really very sorry if you've been made to feel like this in the past, like you've reached out for help and nobody was there. But your angels want to balance this out now. They want to show you that it doesn't have to be like this forever, that there is support all around you. People do see what you're doing and value what you're doing, and they want to add to it. They want to come together and be a part of it. And if I think about this energy, with this energy here that we saw in the area about relationships, this month could really be big for you guys, you know, becoming more assertive and more sure of yourself in all kinds of relationships. And now that I think about it, it makes sense if you were drawn to the Carnelian, because this helps you to feel more passionate, more outgoing, really put yourself out there more and feel really good about yourself. It's a very stimulating stone. So start being confident this month. Start being confident, start speaking up, and accept what is given to you. This is going to be a really happy month for you guys. I can feel it. I'm already so excited for you. So I'm going to end your reading there. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching, and I wish you all the best. Please take good care of yourself. Stay healthy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like doing that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hi number twos, so this reading is for those of you who are drawn to the Amazonite. These are your messages and predictions for the month of February 2021. So I'm going to start with this oracle card here, and this is going to give us sort of the main theme or the most significant change for you guys in the month of February. And we have deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. So this card is really feeling to me like a fresh start for you guys in February, especially emotionally. I don't so much see this as a month of you guys doing the healing, but of you guys actually coming out on the other side of a very tough healing journey. So you're going to feel very refreshed. You're going to feel a lot lighter this month. Those of you who have been working on healing a wound from the past, it's like you're finally completing that healing cycle. Whatever hurt you in the past does not get to you anymore. For those of you who are currently struggling with something, anything that is hurting you right now, that is giving you stress or frustration or confusing you, that thing is going to be either exiting your life or you will make the decision to walk away from it. Some of you guys may know in this moment that there's something you need to walk away from, but you just feel like you're not ready to, or it's hard to let go. In the month of February, I feel like you guys will be ready. And this letting go or this walking away, it won't feel like something that you have to do, like this painful thing that you have no choice but to do. It's going to be something that like you really want to do it. You feel ready, and that release feels very good to you. And I see you guys in February just really being ready for that fresh start. And it's like your heart has been cleansed. Your heart has been refreshed. That's what it really feels like. So let's get into our tea leaf oracle cards now. These will give us any specific events that will be happening in February or anything that you should look out for. So there's kite with vacation. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. And clouds with temporary problems. I'm going to start with the bat card because this one, of course, it could be a little bit scary to some. Some of you, this may literally be enemies, like some malicious people, but for most of you, I'm loosely translating the message of this card as just people who have not really had your best intentions at heart, maybe people who have just been a little bit ignorant or a little bit careless with your emotions. This thing that you guys are healing from, it may have something to do with that, like relationships, whether romantic or platonic, that just weren't really good for you. I'm getting the specific energy that there were some people in your life that didn't really want the best for you because they were jealous of you. It's like you're putting in the work to make the best of yourself, to make the best of your life, and other people who are just not really there yet or who are struggling to do that, they may act like they're supporting you, but they're really not. Like, I'm sort of getting the vibe that there were some fake people in your life, and maybe this is what you are moving on from. But I like the clouds card with this because, of course, the clouds are representing problems. It's representing a bit of a bleak time. But in this card, you can see the sun poking out from behind the clouds. So if you guys are resonating with this sort of hurtful, problematic relationship dynamic, I think that whatever has happened, you will recover from it and you will find better friends or a better love interest or whatever it may have been for you guys. These problems or these clouds that are hanging over your heart, they are temporary. Maybe it doesn't feel like that right now because you have been working on this healing or trying to find, new supportive people to have around you in your life for such a long time. And the energy of this reading, I know I've already said it, but it really just feels like light at the end of the tunnel. That's what February is for you guys. Now onto this vacation card. I don't know for how many of you guys this would have to do with literal traveling. So maybe this is just about you guys resting and taking some time off. Some of you may be taking a little bit of time off of work if you can, or you're being encouraged to give yourself a break from your usual routine and your usual habits. So your study habits, your exercise habits, your housework habits, whatever it might be, maybe just for a few days, allow yourself to let go of those, allow yourself to put them on the back burner for a while and just really focus on self-care and pampering yourself in any way you can. I'm also getting a specific message that some of you guys might want to do like a social media detox or unplug yourself for a while, tell people that you're not going to be online for a while or you won't be responding for a while, just so you can really reflect, process everything, and prepare yourself for this beautiful new energetic start. Okay, so let's move on to the more specific areas now. I have a tarot card and an oracle card each for the areas of love life, career, and spiritual and personal growth. So let's start off with your love life here. So there's the Three of Cups, and I will read everything in the upright. And the full moon in Libra, which says a win-win outcome is forecast. So for those of you first who are not in a committed relationship, I think that your love life in the month of February, it is going to be pretty lighthearted. So I don't see you getting into anything serious, but rather just having fun and enjoying dating. I do see you, in that fun energy of talking to people, getting to know people. In fact, you may be speaking with more than one person, like you have your eye on more than one person, or maybe several people have their eyes on you, but it's a very low maintenance, no stress, no heavy expectations, no strings attached kind of energy. Some of you guys will be introduced to a new potential love interest by a friend, or you will be starting something up with an acquaintance who has been introduced to you by a friend in the past. And through these people who you're talking to and getting to know in the month of February, I do see you guys finding somebody who is a very good match to you and who wants the same things as you. So what you guys look for in a partner, the type of relationship dynamic you want, the type of effort you want to put into a relationship, it's all going to match up very, very well. And I think this is going to be made known pretty early on. So it's not like you have to invest all of this energy just to find out if you're a good match. I think it's going to be pretty evident right from the get-go. But yes, your advice for those of you who are single for your love life in February is to socialize in any way that you can given the current circumstances, even if it's virtually, and keep your options open. Like, I really feel the energy here saying don't limit yourself to any one specific person. Keep your options open for now because you are going to find somebody who is a perfect match. I'm getting the message that when you find the right person, you're not going to have to force it. So it's not going to be like, oh, well, they want different things than me, or they're in a different place in their life, but if I try really hard, maybe we can make it work. It doesn't have to be forced like that. It's all going to fall into place really, really perfectly. Those of you who are in a committed relationship, this month is going to be extremely harmonious. I see very, very minimal conflict or even zero conflict, and I see the two of you having a lot of fun together. Any of you guys who are currently in a committed relationship and you've been having some problems, this card shows that you're going to come to a peaceful resolution to your conflict in February. As it quite literally says here, a win-win outcome is forecast. So even if you two are not seeing eye to eye right now, you will find a solution that makes both of you very happy. And I am getting a specific message for those of you guys who are in a relationship. Try to keep asking advice from your friends or spilling all of your relationship issues to your friends minimal. I think it's best if you guys are facing any conflict in your relationship to just speak directly to your partner, because it really is an issue just between the two of you. I say that because sometimes this card can talk about third parties and gossiping and things like that. And you and your partner, the two of you know your relationship better than anyone else. And sometimes things can just get messy, like when there's too many cooks, as they say, or like too many third party opinions. So yeah, I think that's just a specific message for some of you. So let's move on now to career. Queen of Wands, that's beautiful. And hold your vision. The Queen of Wands is really, really lovely. So in terms of your career, no matter what stage you're at, I see you guys being very, very motivated, and I see you guys being very celebrated. That's the word that is coming to my mind. You guys are being celebrated and praised. So this makes me think that in the month of February, you guys are going to reach a very important accomplishment in your career. And there's a message of you guys coming out on top, whatever that means. So maybe among many candidates, you are the one who gets the promotion, or maybe you've completed a project really, really successfully and your boss and all your coworkers are giving you a ton of praise. It could also be something like you got the top mark in your class for an exam. What else? Oh, like if you're job hunting right now, or if you're applying for school or something like that. Maybe you had your first, second, and third pick that you applied to, and then you get accepted by your first pick. That could also be coming out on top. Maybe that's a little bit of a broader interpretation, but I hope you guys know what I mean. The month of February, there's going to be something in your career, in your studies, that is a cause for celebration. And it's going to be you guys got first place. You're going to feel like you came in first place. So anything that you guys are struggling with right now, this oracle card is telling you don't give up, because come February, you will feel on top of the world and everybody's going to notice. A specific message for those of you who are creative. If you guys are artists, you guys are going to be overflowing with inspiration. Some of you guys may be working on a project right now and you're sort of halfway done and you got stuck. Maybe you just got huge writer's block, or the project isn't turning out the way you envisioned. You sort of lost your direction along the way. I thought I knew where I was going with this project and now I have no idea. Don't scrap it. Okay, this oracle card is telling you don't scrap it. This could even be about a business plan. You're gonna find the way. Like, look at this lion with the headlights. And it's funny because the lion reminds me of the strength card, which is about being patient and not, don't let your emotions get you, what's it called? Don't let your emotions, what I'm trying to say is like, don't become impulsive or don't become too frustrated that you just throw in the towel, Control your emotions, be patient, and you will find the way. So whatever you're working on right now, even if it looks like a hot mess as we speak, it's going to turn out beautifully. You're going to get a lot of praise and recognition for it. So please don't worry. And let's move on to the final cards, which is about your spiritual and personal growth. There's a 6 of Wands and have faith in your dreams. So interestingly, I'm pretty certain that the 6 of Wands came out in a reading for January 2021, and it was also in the area of spiritual growth. And I've noticed this happen in my monthly readings, that like the same card appears in the same area. Maybe that's because the same person is watching it. Let me know if you picked the one with this, because this is definitely a repeat from last month. I'm going to try not to read it exactly the same because I think that would be, just kind of boring, and maybe it's not everybody the same person who picked it. This card is about celebrating your victories, so it matches really well with what we were talking about in the Queen of Wands energy. And to me, this is about feeling confident, feeling good about yourself, and celebrating what you've accomplished, no matter how big or how small. Now, with the imagery on this deck, I am reading it a little bit different because we can see this human who is dressed up as a fish, and she's like the queen of the fish. She's being celebrated by all these fish. There's actually a couple messages that are coming through for this one. So first, I feel like you guys are very big dreamers. You have very big dreams for your future, for your professional goals, what you want to experience, what you want to achieve, who you want to be in the world. And I think that some of you may, like, you're this human pretending to be the fish. So I feel like some of you guys may tone down your dreams around other people. Maybe you downplay them a lot, or, you're not honest about the lengths that you want to go to. It's like that energy of dimming your light to fit in. So maybe you tell people that your dreams are to have this very, normal and secure and stable job, and you talk about it in a very modest way, I guess, because you want to fit in with the people around you. I hope that that's making sense. Like, it's like maybe you guys want to become like a famous singer. Maybe you guys want to become a K-pop idol, like something really big and really ambitious. But you don't tell people that, or you act like you want to do something else. You tell people that you want to do something much smaller, much more practical. Like you're trying to convince all these fish around you that you are also a fish, because you think that they're going to judge you, or they're going to think you're weird if they find out you're a human. And maybe this has to do, these nails, I swear to God, maybe this has to do with these bats. Like you've had people in your life before in the past where you told them what you really wanted to do and they laughed at you, or they told you it wasn't going to happen, or maybe they gave you some kind of backhanded compliment or fake support, and it just made you feel really bad. So from then on, you wear this fish costume so that you don't get hurt again. But all that does is dim your dreams, and you're never going to be happy if you live like this. You have to be the human that you really are. And I think the month of February would like you guys to rekindle your dream and to be proud of it. Take your moment to rid these bats from your life. Take your moment to detox. Let the clouds clear away. And then start living your life again as this human, because I promise you will feel so excited about it, and you will reach a point where you can share your dreams proudly. That doesn't mean people are going to stop judging you, but you just will not give a shit. You just won't care. You guys shine way too brightly to be dimmed. So that's one message from this part of the reading, and I actually think that is for most of you, if not all. The other message that I was getting from this is something like imposter syndrome, because all of these fish are celebrating the person, maybe thinking that it's this huge fish, thinking that it's one of them. And when you guys achieve your dreams, and it may have to do with this career goal or this study goal, it's almost like by gaining this success and by gaining this recognition, you feel like you're tricking people. Like, people are celebrating you for your talent, and you're like, who's gonna tell them I'm not that talented? Like, you don't believe it yourself. You think that, you know, there's been a mistake or something like that. You feel unworthy because it's such a big accomplishment. But no, this is really you. You are really this queen. You're coming through as a queen in both of these cards. Like, you really did this. You really are talented and intelligent and hardworking and inspiring and insightful. You really are. You don't have to feel like you're faking it, because you're the real deal. And that will come with time, I think. Over time, you'll realize that you really are it, and you'll become more and more confident in yourself. But I think that's something that you're going to be working on in February. So being really confident about who you are, being honest about your dreams, no matter how big it is, and recognizing that you have exactly what it takes. Like, those of you who are dreaming to be a singer, for example, like, you are made of the fabric of a singer. That was a really weird way to put it, but I hope you guys know what I mean. So it is about finding your confidence and restoring your faith in all of your wild and crazy dreams. Okay, so I'm going to end your reading there. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching, and I wish you all the best. Please take good care of yourself, stay healthy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like doing that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! Hi number threes. So this reading is for those of you who were drawn to the pink opal. These are your messages and predictions for the month of February 2021. So first, we're going to take a look at this oracle card, and this is going to give us sort of the main theme or the most significant change for you guys in the month of February. And we have passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. Woo! So it looks like February is going to be a month full of passion for you guys. I see you guys feeling very driven, very motivated, very focused on achieving all of your goals. So some of you guys watching, you may already know what it is that you're really passionate about. You may already have a sense of what your purpose is. So February is going to be a month of huge progress for you guys. You guys are going to feel really, really energized and really enthusiastic. So this is great for any of you guys who have been struggling to really get the motivation, get the energy to work on projects. I do feel your passion very much being renewed this month, and it may not really be for any reason in particular. It could just be a simple shift of energy, but you may have like a really inspiring conversation with somebody, or you may find a new favorite artist, a new favorite person who's doing what you do to inspire you, that sort of rekindle something within you. In any case, your creative energy and your inspiration is overflowing in February. Now, of course, there are some of you watching who may not have identified your purpose yet, or you haven't really found something that you're super passionate about. In that case, this card can be indicating that you will find your passion in the month of February. And it could even be through the same way, a really meaningful conversation that you have with someone, seeing somebody doing the thing, and then you look at them and say, wow, I would love to do that too. Something will, I never know how to say this, something will stir up your curiosity, something will grab your attention, and you'll be like, wow, I want to do that too. So in any case, it really doesn't matter if you know what this is already or not. You will be working towards something in February, feeling really good about it and achieving really good results. So let's take a look at your tea leaf oracle cards now. These are going to tell us more about any specific events you should know about in the month of February, and just anything to look out for. So first, there is rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And Mountain Road, you are on the road to success. You guys are on fire so far. And this is actually the only pile out of all three that is like all super positive stuff coming to you. I really like this rainbow message because I think a lot of us have struggled in 2020. It's just been kind of a weird, difficult year to get through, and the rainbow card reassures you that it's only going up from here. You have been through the worst of it, and now it's time to get back on track, back on the road to your dreams. With the goldfish, this increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, I'm feeling this might depend on where you're at in your journey to finding your passion, finding your purpose. If you guys already know what it is, you've already been working towards it, then the goldfish can be a very positive sign for you that you are going to start bringing in significant income from this endeavor, or you'll see a significant increase in the income that you're already making. However, for those of you who don't know what this is yet, and you're resonating more with the message of finding out what it is in the month of February, then maybe you guys, it will be more about this spiritual growth. As you start to discover this thing that really lights up your soul, you start to learn more about yourself, you start to access more of your talents. I think you guys are going to be very surprised with the amount of energy and the amount of love. Love is the word that's coming to my mind. Love and passion that is pouring out of you. Maybe you've never felt so good about something, or maybe you didn't even know it was possible for you to feel so passionate about something. So those of you who are just discovering it in February, I think this spiritual growth message could definitely be for you. And then we have the Mountain Road card, which says you are on the road to success. That's going to be a message for absolutely everybody who is watching this reading. And what I really, really like about this card is, while mountains do represent challenges, difficulties, obstacles, there is a clear road to the top of the mountain. So it's almost like your guides are telling you, this path that you've chosen is not easy, but we are helping you to forge a path. Yes, it's difficult, but you will never get stuck. You will never be stumped. You will never fail. There will always be a way for you to get there. In fact, the path has already been made for you. The steps to get there, they are already out there waiting for you. So it's just a matter of you finding them. And I almost want to say your success is guaranteed. I am actually feeling confident enough to say that for you guys. Whatever this passion and purpose is, you are guaranteed to be successful in it. And even though it is difficult, remember, the most difficult part is already past you. And I think, especially those of you who are just discovering this passion in February, you'll find that no matter how hard the road gets, it's still not as hard as living without passion or without that sense of direction. Because when you have that passion, it's like you can overcome any obstacle. So this isn't even going to feel that difficult, is what I'm actually sensing for most of you guys. So I am smiling really big right now. I love the energy of this reading, and I'm really excited to get into the specifics. So now I have a tarot card and an oracle card each for the areas of love life, career, and spiritual growth. So let's start off with your love messages. There's 9 of Pentacles. And you are good enough with the full moon in Virgo. So it actually looks like for you guys, the month of February 2021 is not going to be so heavily focused on love. It looks like you guys are being encouraged to focus your energy elsewhere, especially on your career, because we do have a Pentacles card here, and the 9 of Pentacles especially, it talks about success in your career, success in finances, especially for any of you guys who are self-employed or who are looking to be self-employed. You may find that most of your time and energy is going into that in February. And this is also a card about enjoying the the little things in life. So you are being encouraged to focus more, like I said, on your career and goals, but also on yourself, on your friends and family, enjoying time with your pets, enjoying time doing your hobbies, all the little things like that. Now, if you guys are already in this energy, that's amazing. That is exactly in alignment with this reading. If you guys have been finding that your focus tends to shift heavily towards love and relationships, then this energy would be encouraging you to focus more on the other aspects of your life this month. I'm also getting a specific message for some of you that you have a secret admirer at your work or at your school. Just take that how it resonates. I definitely don't think that is for the majority of people watching this reading, but I did feel guided to say that. But this is really going to help with not just your self-worth, as this card would be suggesting, but just a sense of fulfillment in life. You are being called to spread out your energy more and really enjoy all that life has to offer. And this Virgo energy, it reminds me of this like really nice exchange between giving and receiving. And this month is about you guys feeling that joy of giving into something and receiving blessings back from it. So as you put time and effort in your career, you start to reap the rewards. You put time and effort into your friendships and you receive love back from them. You receive admirers, you receive people who are appreciating what you do. This is a very fruitful and fulfilling month for you. And I think that maybe this section is about love in general and not just about romantic love, because you definitely are full of love this month and you are feeling very, very loved. I just don't get the sense that there's so much of focus on romantic love. Now, even for those of you who are already in a committed relationship, I think that this would be a month where you and your partner are both kind of doing your own thing, really just spending time on yourself, focusing on you. That may lead to you spending less time together. It might not. I guess what I want to say is that this month is not so much about being super romantic or advancing the relationship to any kind of next level. And it's more about the two of you as an individual and working on yourselves as individuals, taking that time for you sometimes. It does help you guys to cultivate a healthier and more loving relationship. So maybe this month will be very, very beneficial for you guys as a couple. But yeah, the energy so far, I see you guys really killing it in the areas of career, finances, and life purpose. That much I can say for sure. So with that being said, let's move on to the career part of your reading. There's the High Priestess. And what do you need to release? Interesting. So I'll start with the High Priestess. When it comes to career readings, I often see the High Priestess as a message to know your worth and more specifically, know to ask for more. So first, for those of you guys who are job hunting or applying to a school or something like this, the High Priestess tells you to go for the higher option. Go for what you really want. Basically, be ambitious and really aim high because you guys are more capable and more worthy than you know. And I know this was the message for love, but I really see how this can tie into career as well. You are good enough. You have what it takes to do everything that you want, achieve everything that you want and more. So whatever goal you guys are trying to achieve in your career and your studies this month, the High Priestess asks you to aim higher. This could also be a message for some of you that maybe this month you might want to consider asking for a raise or asking for a promotion. For those of you guys who are self-employed, you may want to start raising your price a little bit, like start charging more or being more selective with who you work with and who you work for. Let's say you're an actor, for example. You're moving from an energy of accepting every job that comes to you or feeling like you need to take that job for the money to like, no, I don't want to do that. No, that is too cheap. I'm not going to take that. You start being more picky and you start kind of having the upper hand and being more selective with the projects or the collaborations that you put your time and energy into. So you're not approaching the situation from a place of lack anymore, of like, you know, I don't really want to do that, but it's good money or it's good exposure or this and that. you don't have to make excuses to push yourself into work that you don't want to do. You're standing in your power in the month of February, and you're saying, I know my worth, I know what I want, and this is not enough for me anymore. It's like the tables are turning and the power is in your hands now. As for this what do you need to release oracle card, this could very well just be talking about your beliefs, like your beliefs of what you are good enough for, your sense of self-worth, any limiting beliefs that you have about like you're not capable enough for this, or you can't ask for that much money, you can't ask for that position. It could just be those beliefs that you need to get rid of. Some of you may want to let go of a job or turn down a job offer or something like this. Let go of a situation that is not compensating you as much as you know you deserve. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to start like saying no to things or start turning things down because the value that you get from it is just not doing it for you anymore. And that will become easier and easier as you start to learn your true value. But yeah, you have no room for things that don't serve you anymore or for things that don't make you passionate. You're fully living in your passion in February. This is such an empowering reading. Okay, spiritual growth, spiritual and personal growth. Let's see what messages we have here for you. There's the Strength card. And a new romantic cycle begins. So we had a career message come up in the love part, and now we have a love message coming up in the spiritual growth part. So maybe like all of these areas of your life are intertwined somehow. Your love life, your career, and your spiritual growth, they're all woven together in some way. Maybe that's what the cards are hinting at because the different areas are popping up in each other's reading. Just quickly, I want to point out some zodiac signs that I see here. There's Leo, Libra, and Virgo. So you guys may be that sign. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who is that sign in this month of February. But yes, let's take a look at these two cards here. Strength and New Moon in Libra. I do think this is going to be a message about love and romance for most of you. It looks like you guys are wanting to move to the next level in love and relationships, whether that's meeting somebody that you like, whether that's getting together with the person that you already like, or whether that's moving to the next step with your partner. Now, if this is not resonating with you, we can read this a little bit more loosely and just say that you guys are really itching to move to a new cycle in your life in general. I just feel like, of course, with the word romantic here, I do think this is about love for most of you, wanting to start a new romantic cycle in your life, wanting to move up. But when it comes to the Strength card, I'm feeling like the message for you here is that it's not time to move up yet. It's not time for this development to happen yet. Before this can happen, there's a need for you guys to balance out your emotions. And I see that in the Strength card because this is about, really getting a good handle on your emotions. And also because of the scales on the Libra card, which is, creating balance. So how can I put it? It's like this thing that you want, I feel like it still has too much power over your emotions. Like, let's say you want a relationship so badly that you can have mood swings about it. Like when it seems like the relationship is coming, you become really, really happy and excited. And then when something falls through, you become really, really sad and really devastated. It's like too much of a violent swing back and forth because this outcome has too much power over you. And I think that's just not the best mindset to be in when it comes to receiving what you want, because it's not like you get what you want and then all of a sudden your emotions are back in balance, because it's not about the outer thing. It's about an inner issue. It's about an inner need to balance your emotions. Let's say there's a specific person that you like, and if you don't hear from them for a few days, you become really, really upset. But then when they text you back, you're like over the moon. So you're either really, really hopeful about it, or you're really, really impatient and frustrated. But you're thinking, once I get with them, I'll be fine. Once I get with them, I'll be able to relax. I'll feel happy and at peace. but it's not the case, because this, intense fluctuation of emotions can continue even after you get into the relationship with them, even after you've gotten what you wanted. So I think your higher self wants you to recognize this and work on balancing your emotions so that you are not so easily influenced by the outcome of this situation. And like I said, I do think it's romantic in nature for most of you. It could be about something else, some other goal that you're trying to achieve, but especially because we had in the love section of your reading so much focus on, give your attention to other things in your life, work on yourself, work on your career. I think that your guides and your higher self are trying to create a more healthy vibration around love or around your person of interest, where not so much of your life is about them, or not so much of your happiness and mood is controlled by them. I hope that that makes sense to you guys. So this outcome or this person that you want, it will come to you. Like, this card is saying that the new cycle will begin. I just think it's not the right time. I think there's a little bit of inner work that needs to be done, so that you can be more balanced and more at peace within yourself through all the ups and downs, because ups and downs are inevitable in any stage of life, in any stage of a relationship. There's going to be fluctuations, and it's important that you have that very strong and grounded heart through all of that, so you can really appreciate the blessing that's being given to you. Okay, so I'm going to end your reading there. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching, and I wish you all the best. Please take good care of yourself, stay healthy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like doing that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!